Sally Nugent and Jon Kay returned to the famous red sofa as they presented the day's top stories. BBC Breakfast's Sally Nugent was quick to hit back at her co-star Jon Kay as she insisted we can't have this conversation now after his ruthless remark. During Wednesday's, March 12th, episode of the hit show, the duo returned to the famous red sofa as they presented the day's top stories. Talk soon turned to the pair's recent appearance on BBC's Bargain Hunt. They took part in a special segment to celebrate the show's 25th anniversary. It's clear that things got competitive between the pair as Jon accused his colleague of being completely ruthless. After watching their best highlights from the show, Jon pointed out, "I've just noticed that I didn't even say well done, so well done." Sally replied, "Say it like you mean it." Jon went on to say, "Well done, Sal." Turning to Sally, Jon claimed, "You got really into it. You were like, I don't know what I'm doing, I'll just buy anything, but you were utterly strategic, completely ruthless, and you knew what you were doing." Sally was taken back as she burst out laughing and replied, "We can't have this conversation right now." She continued, "You took it much more seriously than I did. I didn't even know what we were meant to do." Jon wasn't convinced as he jumped in, "I've been doing my homework and failed miserably, which is pretty typical, I think." Sally added, "I just thought it was a pretty teapot and it looked nice." Jon said, well done," to which Sally added, "I'm sorry, Jon. How much did you lose again?" Making light of the situation, Jon joked, "It will say biggest loser in Bargain Hunt history or whatever," as Sally burst out laughing. The unique episode saw Jon taking on presenting duties, while Bargain Hunt's respected Tim Weeks guided Jon and Sally in their search for antiques and unique treasures. During the hunt, Jon bagged a vintage dinky toy car priced at £129 and a tea caddy set costing £40. Meanwhile, Sally demonstrated her thriftiness, choosing a coffee grinder for £19 and securing a large teapot commemorating the Queen's Golden Jubilee for just £5. In the end, Sally came out on top after making a profit of £51, and unfortunately for Jon, he made a huge loss of £104.